Hi guys, welcome to the channel. General love reading for my friends Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for March 2022. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you resonate, let us know. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the support. So guys, let's go for this one and let's find out together what's coming through for you. We get the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Bottom of the deck, separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Let's also pull from this oracle deck. The situation will improve. Peaceful resolution. No need to worry. Bottom of the deck. Look for a sign. So, let's see what the tarot has to say about these energies. Alright, we are ready. This card. So, current situation, guys. The Star. Four of Swords. Knight of Wands. The Chariot. Challenge, Five of Swords. Crowning energy, Eight of Wands. Core of the situation, Strength card. In the past, Moon, Major Arcana. In the future, Two of Cups, our focus, Eight of Swords, bottom of the deck, King of Cups. An energy about emotional maturity, we can agree, but there is also another factor for me when it comes to the King of Cups. Feelings deep under the surface. Quite an effort is necessary to bring them up so that they can be shared with a special person. But unfortunately, guys, I feel that these energies are describing a connection that can be super passionate. There can be chemistry, attraction, a lot of desire. Even a connection that can see two persons on the same page when it comes to the sexual side of the connection. But if we think about love, heart, feelings and emotions, we are not there. And this can become a problem for those of you that can resonate with this type of situation, because the focus is on the Eight of Swords, stuck energy. The lady bounded in a rope, blindfolded, surrounded by swords, which are thoughts, and there is the Four of Swords, which is a thinking process. The situation is not developing, is not progressing in a positive way according to hopes, aspirations, desires, the Star. The Knight of Wands, guys, is the passionate factor of the connection. I do not feel that this is necessarily a player, absolutely. But there is a challenge when it comes to a perspective about what a love partnership should be. The Five of Swords for me is an ego-driven energy, listening to ego. it is in the runner oracle card as a keyword. Some of you are dealing with a partner or with a lover, let's say, that may not share the same vision, the same idea about this partnership. And there is also a meaningful moment of silence that can be broken thanks to the communication 8 of Wands related. Cupid's arrows, arrows of love, yes, all right, but this is a conversation, guys. And the conversation follows a realization that for some of you there is no star in this connection. And the star for me is the energy that can guide the chariot forward in order to get to the promised land, the place where it is supposed to be. The Strength card, guys, can be a matter of trust. For some of you, maybe you do not trust entirely the situation. Of course, this can be a process, so maybe you were hoping for a positive turn of the events, but something was off. This is also about holding back, kinda resisting the passion, the pull, when it comes to attraction. The moon in the past, guys, is a shady energy. Paired up with the Five of Swords, I do not exactly like it. This can be about an illusion, a facade, a veil of confusion and doubts. It can be about lies if we think about words left unsaid or promises that maybe were not kept at the 100%. The moon also brings a fear factor for those that can experience situations that can resonate with the energy. We have to be brave, we have to be courageous following the Strength card in order to dive deeper into an introspection. Because we see the moon in the past, this process for some of you has already begun. Looking for a sign. It is also fair to say that some of you were hoping for the situation to improve, but it seems that we are stuck. The connection is not moving forward. The separation can follow the peaceful resolution oracle card. No need to worry should be an encouragement in favor of those of you guys that may have the chance to close a situation that was not fulfilling enough. Because basically you couldn't find properly the Two of Cups that you were looking for. This is for me a beautiful energy that can be about the chance to grow together with a special person. Love, trust, honesty, respect, a reciprocal understanding, empathy, the willingness to listen to each other, to learn from one another, to gain strength from each other. And if this is what some of you were looking for, it is understandable that at some point there was a decision to keep your feelings, your emotions under the surface. It was not possible to share them properly with a fiery partner that maybe was not consistent enough. Let's find out more. Here we go. King of Wands. A lot of passion, guys. This can even be the moment of action. Tower. The Tower for me is not just a major shift in the energies, a revolutionary change, the crumbling down of a situation. It is also the path to the star. But if there is no star in a situation like this one, the situation itself has to change. Otherwise, we are truly stuck. Six of Pentacles. This one, for me, should be a fair and fair exchange in order to avoid the one man up, one man down dynamic. A woman up, woman down dynamic can manifest itself also if we think about a connection that can see one person aiming at a star and the other one looking for something way lower from a vibrational standpoint. If a person is trying to fulfill wishes in order to go the distance, for example, maybe the partner is just thinking about a fun game of pleasure. And this is unfortunate. Six of Cups. This is my favorite card in the deck, guys, but it goes with the Two of Cups if we think about sincere, genuine, and pure exchange between two persons that can share the same vision about what love truly is. This is also an energy that finds roots in the past. It is fair to say that for some of you, this connection can have roots in the past. This is an energy about memories. But another combination that deserves attention for me is the one represented by the Star, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups. When it comes to an evaluation, an introspection, Four of Swords driven, about fulfillment of heart and soul, two major factors if we think about the Six of Cups, and heart and soul can guide a person towards the opportunity to recognize where their star can be found. This is important, basically, because if the connection is challenged by a Five of Swords interaction, clouded sky versus the bright and clear energy of the star, something is out of place, something is not right in this connection. And at some point there can be a realization, Tower related. If the King of Wands is just a matter of passion, it is not enough. But if the King of Wands becomes the decision to take charge of a situation in order to change it, it's a whole different ball game. We are truly trying our best to power through the Tower energy. Alright, these two cards for the Five of Swords. The word coming full circle, guys. Completion. We are trying to manifest the word energy because the Five of Swords cycle is becoming more and more overwhelming. Expectations were not matched or are not matched. This is about intentions, guys. The Three of Wands, extremely spiritual energy. The man has set his intentions in a clear way. He has thrown them out into the universe, counting on the fact that the universe will deliver on his wishes, but he is also ready to put in the effort in order to facilitate the higher level of manifestation. It is also a waiting, guys, that can resonate with the Strength card somehow, some way, when it comes to patience. Let's see the Eight of Wands. Six of Wands, the warrior coming back from the battle victorious. King of Swords, we have talked about the conversation. The Eight of Wands can be a situation that goes like, look, we have to talk. I have thought long and well about our connection, and there is something that I have to say about it. Maybe the conversation is not exactly a pleasure, let's say, but for me, in the Six of Wands, there is a realization in favor of the warrior coming from within. That's why the introspection, Four of Swords. and also a realization coming from the people surrounding the warrior. What if some of your persons, guys, can understand that you were hoping for something more, and what they can bring to you in this connection? Super passionate, yes, but what else? What they can bring is not enough. And the King of Swords can notice all the factors involved in a situation so that he can pinpoint between all of them in order to make an important decision. Let's see the Strength card. Talk about an important decision, soulful decision. Two of Wands, the man is holding the word. This is your decision, guys. That's why I usually say that the Two of Wands is an energy that can be an influence for the following chapters of the journey. It can set the tone for what comes next. Ten of Cups, this is a desire. What you couldn't find in this connection. And as I usually say, this is a beautiful energy about fulfillment of heart and soul, but this is a partnership that can truly be a source of encouragement in favor of those involved in order to power through the challenges. This energy was not manifested. And for those of you that can truly desire to find a partnership that can see involved energies like the Six of Cups, the Star, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Cups, this situation is way too small. And that's why it has to go with the Tower intervention. Let's see the Moon. Four of Cups, closed off energy, Ace of Swords. I love the Ace of Swords, guys, because it can cut through the veil of illusion and confusion Moon related. This combination is suggesting that some of you have truly looked for a sign kind of taking a good look at the connection as it was unfolding before your eyes. The Four of Cups is an energy that sees involved a divine offer in favor of the man under the tree, but he is closed off, out of reach, and maybe the offer is different from the one that he was looking for. But in this case, guys, the divine offer in the card is about your expectations and what you were willing to bring in favor of the connection. Your intentions were genuine, but the person that you are dealing with was on a different page since the very beginning. That's why the Moon is an energy about something that is or was different from how it seems or seemed according to the timelines. The Ace of Swords is an energy about truth and clarity. Of course, it resonates with the King of Swords. It goes without saying. It's a realization. It is. And that's why if we realize something extremely important, the Four of Swords can truly become an evaluation about pros and cons, and then there is the final call that can see involved even a Tower moment for the connection. Let's see the Two of Cups in the future, guys, because despite this turn of the events that can even see a separation involved, this is what some of you will have to find moving forward. Here we go. Knight of Cups. It resonates. Romantic gesture coming from someone that can be in touch with their heart. This can be an offer that you will have the opportunity to share, or an offer that you can receive from a different person, guys. Of course, there can be a time factor, just to be clear, but this is what you couldn't find. You were dealing with Knight of Wandish energies, lacking heart. Ten of Swords, this is the completion about this situation. We have to close it so that there can be space for something new, something better. As I usually say, this is an overwhelming energy, extremely harsh. It can be a huge disappointment, but for me it is always valid the point that once everything has been said and done, and a conversation is going to happen, there is a new dawn on the horizon. The sun will rise up again. New opportunities will come in favor of those that were called to be brave and power through a challenging cycle. Ten of Swords, Five of Swords. The Five of Swords situation has to end so that a person can be free to pursue and manifest new situations, new opportunities, new desires. And the Moon shows up one more time. This is what can be considered as the curtain that was keeping something in the shadow, and we have to face it. We have to, otherwise we are stuck in an Eight of Swords-ish driven prison of the mind, like we are in quicksands. Bottom of the smaller deck, once again, Two of Cups energy. It is a little bit challenging as a scenario, guys. I cannot make circles about it. Your person can try to make things a little bit different from how they truly are, and some of you can be called to avoid to fall for promises or words that are not clear. If you got your Ace of Swords moment of clarity already about the connection, you cannot allow the other person to drag yourself once again in the cycle. This is about unveiling something that can bring a completion to the situation. It's a challenge, yes, but it is a matter of expectations in the love arena. There can be sadness. I will not argue with that. The other person can even say that they do not know how to let go of you, but they will have to figure that out, guys, because if we switch the meaning of the runner, some of you can truly decide to move on, to go away in order to leave this situation in the past. So guys, let's see where we are going. I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful. There is an extended on Vimeo. I'll see you there if you want to join me. The link is below. If you resonate, let us know. Leave a comment, like, share and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you the best. Take very good care of you and I will talk to you soon. Bye.